Out here getting ready to do some soil packing in my trays, my seed trays. I'm gonna pop some more arugula and some more lettuce bowl. But let me show you guys. I love these things. I use a 72 cell. I never break them up, so I leave them all together. Nice little water tray. I love these because I use them year after year. I have probably 20 or 25. They're worth it. They're worth everything as far as growing. To help pop all your seeds, and of course all my seeds, we do everything from seed. I don't go any into the stores and buy a plant. Everything we do is organic, everything we do is non-GMO, and we do it right here in our own farm. So of course, hey everybody, it is Randy with your Cupcake Farms in beautiful Texas City, Texas. I get once again to be able to say we're officially official. We are a farm, and that's exciting to me because we love what we do, and to be recognized on that and be able to, well, I guess have a legitimate name. Cupcake Farms, Texas City, baby. I consider myself organic, but I'm not interested in paying someone to tell me that I am organic just to get that name. So, yeah, I'm not going to do it. But I'm going to pack my seed trays. But here's what I like to do. Obviously, I love everything in compost for my garden, all that good stuff. Unfortunately, I don't have any mushroom compost right now. Previous video, I mentioned that this next week, so what is that, about the 12th of January? Maybe a little bit later, 13 or 14. I have a semi-load, a truckload of it coming. I think it's 5 yards of mushroom compost that will spread across all of our beds. And that way our 2025 growth season is off to an amazing start. But I like to get the potting mix. Miracle Grow, of course, I'm going to pop them off a little name. But at the same time, I like to mix it with, and before I got this in, I'm going to bring this closer to the camera because this is really soft. In fact, I'm going to blow on it. See how it just picks up. And what this is coconut shavings. And what a great organic product, coconut. So I'll take a bag of that, which is probably a 1 pound bag, and I'll mix it in with, I don't know, what is this? 50 dry quarts of Miracle Grow. So that's it, but here's what I do, guys. All I do is just kind of throw it over. Of course, I'm inside my greenhouse, and any of the dirt that does overflow goes right down into the grow bed underneath it. So I'm not worried about having a mess to clean up or anything else. It does make it easier. I don't have anything growing currently in this portion of my flower beds that are inside my greenhouse. Mostly because it is January. We're getting ready to start moving all of these seedlings out into the big garden. Of course, being here in the Houston area, south of it, obviously Texas City. We don't exactly have cool summers, so the greenhouse can sure get toasty. And I learned that a few seasons ago when I went out to pick some lettuce. And if you guys remember, 2 years ago, so that would have been about 23, we had a heat wave and a drought that was nuts down here for us. And I didn't give that much thought, and I went into the greenhouse, the original one that blew away after the hurricane, and sure enough, all my lettuce bolted. The heat just kicked its butt, and it didn't want anything else to do with me. So here I am just packing these up, and here in a moment I'm going to go inside because I still do my seeds one at a time. I know there's a lot of alternatives, and I like to pick on Chef Mikey right now because I just really love the way that man approaches his videos. His farming up there in Tennessee, which I had someone earlier ask me, what is Chef Mikey's YouTube name or whatever the case, and I hope I'm saying this right. Chef's, oh shucks, I done forgot. Uh-oh. Chef's, yeah. Chef's Organic Farms. I can't remember. I promise. I tried to remember. My gosh, my brain sometimes. But we're going to run inside. But he likes to talk about using things like paper pots, which is really cool. And he also said for all of the positives in those, there's also some negatives, like when you have a seed that didn't pop, you have a blank spot when you're running that out in your garden. So do you leave it blank, or do you pop a seed or two in there to get that to fill in? I'm going to stay old-fashioned. I'm going to put on my binoculars, and I'm going to get my tweezers, and we're going to put 72 seeds in each one of these cells, just like I did to that cell that's behind us. In fact, here we go, guys. How would I do that? There's our stack from a week ago. Got my arugula still just looking so beautiful. But obviously, Houston, we've had the highs in the 30s and 40s the last 3 or 4 days. So everything is just piled just as thick and deep as I can get it in my greenhouse. And all I have is a small little electric heater. Not much sunshine, so sadly I don't know, it's probably 50, maybe 60 in here if I'm lucky. But that's what I like to do, and I do them one seed at a time. And I did notice this morning my salad bowls are popping like crazy. I have a bunch of my lettuce heads and some char, of course, being down here. And I do the rainbow char, so let's see if I can get a close-up. Look at that. That's a beautiful little thing. I love greenery. There's some leeks are starting to pop. But I'm going to hit the pause button and take that journey into my dining room, and we're going to plant some seeds.